Hello everybody, what is up, my sugar peeps? What is up? How's everybody doing today? Today is a nail therapy sesh, just like always, right? Alrighty. Hi Glam. Oh my gosh, sorry, had to burp. Anyway, nobody wants to hear that. Alright, I'm gonna set y'all up here. Well, alright, without making you sick. That's what we got going on today. So, this is the other set to my other hand. Now, here's the thing. We're going to do a couple disclaimers in the beginning of this. I'm going to wait for a few people to pop in, and then we'll do some disclaimers. We have the nail art tools. This little guy here that we made for when we do 3D art gels. We have those. We have holographic flakies. Well, flakies, holographic. I don't know if this is chrome, but I was hoping it was. But if not, that's cool. And then we have the 3 colors we had the last time. But we have these colors. They're like duochrome. So I thought since we've done everything else, we could always use the duochromes. Or we could do a 3-colored ombre instead. Now, I did pick these out because it's almost Valentine's Day. And these have like little teeny tiny hearts. And I thought the white hearts would go with anything. Maybe not. I don't know. You know, I'm not really sure. But I just grabbed them because those are the only tiny hearts that I have. Other than neon ones. But I'm not really doing neon. So, but we have the No Wipe Art Gel from Madame Glam. We have the Soft Building Gel. The Non-Stick Gel from VARNAIL. This is white. So, I figured we would go with a white base this time just to see what it would do instead of a black base. So, we're doing like 3D nail art, chrome related. Now that we know exactly how to do it, okay? We know exactly how to do it now. Now that we've had plenty of mess-ups along the way, alright? If you haven't seen the last live, go check that out. We did this guy here with the rainbow cat eye and the holochrome. So we did that one. And then we did my nails that I currently still have on. Nat, hi, love. How are you? I'm going to set you guys up here. That way we can get going. Alright. Let me see how that's looking, everybody. Alright. How's that look? So, we have these nails. These were square nails, and I cut them at, like, an angle to give me that, like, arch effect at the end that I like. So, we got those. Now, this one was supposed to be... It's going to be a little different because you can use the solid gel to do the 3D part, or you can use the art gel if you want to do that part. I mean, it's totally up to you guys what you want to do. Trust me, you don't have to do what I do. This is just nail therapy sesh, okay? And shout out to everybody who is here right now. Love y'all so much. Make sure you like and subscribe. How's everybody doing with the snow? How's everybody doing with the snow out there? The cold, the frigidness. They've already closed school already for us because it started snowing again and whatnot. Plus, it's like 12 degrees, so. Hey, Contra, my love. How are you? Hi, Nats. How are you doing, my lady? How are you feeling? So, we have lots of stuff. Hi, Karina. Hello. How are you feeling? Hello, everybody. Okay, so same thing, basically, that we did the last time. I have to do this last one and get it out of my head so we can be done with it. Okay, because clearly people have issues with it. Now, one thing I'm going to say is this is not the oil slick trending nail that everybody's talking about. Hi, IDK. How are you? This is just chrome rainbow nails. That's all this is. 3D nail art type deal. Now, if you haven't seen this set, check it out. Took me forever and I was slow. I admit, I'm slow sometimes, everybody, okay? I'm slow sometimes, but that's just the way it is. Hi, Emma. So, now that some people are coming in, we're going to do a little disclaimer, everybody. I did 2 lives. I did this set, and we did this set. And we had many things we had to go through, right? That we do and whatnot. Hello, everybody. So, you know, I created the nail therapy sessions with SUGA. I created that for the reason of doing nails and just getting creative. However long it takes me is however long it takes me. I'm not here to rush. I'm not here because I don't have clients. I do not have to worry about anything. I just need to focus on being creative and doing it and getting it done. And I show the whole process of start to finish, obviously, and alive. And then, you know, like, the reason why I do that is so people know what not to do and what they can do and other options if possible. Sometimes I mess up because, you know, spicy brain works, you know. But yes, I do love nails. But disclaimer here, whoever wants to stay and watch the process come together, great. Thank you. I appreciate y'all. And that's the whole point of a nail therapy sesh, is just to do nails and have fun with it, right? And see where it goes, see where it takes you, the whole creativity process. There are so many things that I could do faster, and maybe I should have done this and that and whatever. That's cool too. I'm all for constructive criticism, everybody. Okay? But I created this so that way we could just do it and have fun. And yeah, sometimes it probably does get boring for people, but at the end of the day, it is what it is. If you like it, great. If not, that's cool too, you know? You can always mute it, and there's a fast forward button as well. So, I just wanted to say that because the nail therapy sessions are always labeled nail therapy sessions for a reason, everybody. Because I need a nail therapy session. I figured it would help other people kind of wind down a little bit, or they can do it with me as well. It's just one of the things that I think is cool and helps me with my day. So hopefully, and I always hope and think that it helps y'all too. So anyway, enough said about that. Yeah, if you don't like it, cool. If you do, great. But other than that, it is what it is. No, I'm not. Hi, Marcus. Janelle, hello. Emma, hello. Nana, how are you, sweetheart? Hello, everybody. Shout out to everybody in here. Okay, so we have these. I don't normally wear square, but these nails are kind of small on me. But that's okay. We'll make it work if they do, because the smallest one for the thumb is a little teeny tiny bit small, so I'm hoping it doesn't, like, whatever. Anyway, so we have the solid gel, and with the other nail that I did, what did I do with it? Oh, I painted these on, but you can also use the solid building gel, so I figured we could try that because it's different, and that way, because I know a lot of people have the solid building gel. You could always use that too to make the little round parts, and with this you'll have a little bit thicker of a spot around there to where you don't have to keep going around it, you know what I mean? And so we're going to do white because I want to see how the colors come out. However, I'm going to let you guys pick the colors that we do. So we can either do the duochrome. Okay, I have 2 duochrome colors. Okay, love, no worries. Oh no, I can. I've done French nails. We're not doing it today, though. I guess I could. We're doing these. So it's like a gemstone, 3D chrome gemstone nail. Now, I thought about, here's the twist, everybody. So, do you know how we did the inside with the 3D on this one, and then this one we did the glitter, milky glitter type opal look? You can also take the chromes and put them on the inside and add glitter to it, like a milky glitter, and it'll show the color through the milky glitter, and you can do it that way. But, what if we did glow in the dark? What do you think? Because you can always do glow in the dark too. And you can always make the back a different color as well. So what do you guys think? You want to do the duochrome for the chrome inside and then gold on the outside? What do you think? Because you can also do these and then add your flakies. And then that'll give you like a glittery textured look on the inside. What do y'all think? Hi, Zero. But there's a many different types of ways you guys can do this. Cat eye, glitter, you name it. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, my husband is the same, Nana. My husband is the same. He won't sleep without a TV going. So that's what we're going to do tonight. I do have white as well. And the top coat too. But do we want to do like a Valentine's Day, or do we want to just do random colors? What do we want to do, everybody? And also, while I'm live, just to let everybody know, I always ask chat to help with the nail sets to get y'all involved. So that also takes a little bit of a processor time. So take that into consideration as well. Okay? Okay. So we have this. We can do these 3 colors and ombre them, or we can do the duochrome. What do you guys think? Hi, your favorite girl. Valentine. Valentine would be, these would be my Valentine's Day colors, because that'll just do straight pink. But I wanted to add it in there. So we could either ombre these 3 colors, or we could do the duochrome for the Valentine. We could do like a blue Valentine. I'll put a poll up and you guys can take a little. No worries, love. Alright. Which colors of chrome? We're going to go duochrome. Blue. Hold on, y'all. Let's see. Blue. Purple, pink. And what was the other one I was gonna do? Hello. Alright, polls up, everybody. I'm doing it wrong? Tell me. Tell me how am I doing it wrong? I haven't even started yet. Hi, Reagan. Alright, so take the poll, y'all. Let's see. Duochrome pink. Oh, I didn't know if that was even going to be a thing. But these are the 3 colors we'd ombre together. And then you have the duochromes that you can do together or separate, and then that. So I'm going to try this really quick because I'm going to see if it's going to work. So I'm going to take a nail. Because if I can get that to work, that'll be great. So I'm just going to grab a nail. And we're going to add something to it and go from there. Hi, Bree. Hello, everybody. Alright, I'm going to grab this guy. I'm just going to add the top coat to it because that seems to help. We now know. So I'm going to grab my top coat. I'm just going to go like this. I don't care what's in it. I just want to see if it actually works. Alright. We're going to cure that 10 seconds. Thank you. Hello, everybody. Welcome. 46%. 43%. Ooh, it's moving. Oh, leave the pull-up. No, I don't do anybody else's nails. Shit, I just put that in for the wrong time. I think I put that in too much. I'm not a nail tech. I am just... I don't know if this is glitter or chrome, so... Yeah, I didn't think so. Alright. Couldn't tell if it was or not. Alright, so... That's a no-go for that one. I didn't know. But yeah, I only do my nails. Now, you can always add glitter in the middle of these two. Alright, we're gonna throw that away. Alright, we're gonna... I guess we're doing duochrome pink, everybody. So far, that's what people want. So if you want something else, you better put it in there. Alright. This is what we'll use. And then the inside, I thought it would be cool to do these little tiny hearts, right? So inside of the round things that we make, we could put the little hearts in there like they're kind of floating in there. Do you want to do glow in the dark? That's what I want to know. Glow in the dark? Ooh. Maybe we'll do like an accent nail of the blue. Alright, I'm about to end the poll. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Boom. Alright, pink one. Alright, so we'll do this one. And then, do we want to do it inside the holes? What do you think? Or we want to do it the whole outside that color? Because we can make the duochrome pink in the center of all the holes. You can do this pink and then add your glitter, your little fallen hearts on there. And that'll be the inside of the stone, basically. You could do like a milky white or something like that. And put the color in here. And then the outside would be like a gold. So it would make that color pop. This would be the gold, you know. That's where you add these into the center. So there's so many possibilities, you guys. So many possibilities. But if you want the thing to glow, you could also do glow too. Which is white as well. So I'm wondering if I should just do... It's a glow top coat. I'm wondering if I should just do the inside if we make it glow. Feel free to throw some stuff out there too, guys. Okay? It's going to be somewhat similar to this. It's just the inside's going to be different. But you guys will have to let me know if we want to do the inside the chrome or if we want the outside to be duochrome. If we want the outside to be duochrome, that's fine. We can do the white hearts on the inside with like the glow and the... like this. Let me grab that. Because this will look beautiful with that color. With the duochrome. Because it matches really well. So it'll give us like that orangey purple vibe. So I think that would be great in the center of it. If we decide to do the outside chrome. So y'all need to let me know. What do you think we should do? The outside needs to be duochrome or just the inside of the bubbles duochrome? Or we could do the whole thing. It doesn't freaking matter to me. Yes, definitely put the heart in the middle. Yeah, I'm going to do, like, so if I do a big one like this, I'm going to put these little teeny tiny hearts that are in here kind of falling in the background. Aw, thanks, Nana Love. So I'm just thinking we could go all out and just do duochrome the entire nail and then put this in the center as our like opal-y effect, but with just this color and the heart. So I'm thinking like opal effect. Hi, Cola. So I'm thinking opal effect, guys. I think that'll be our best bet in terms of getting that like sparkle. You know what I mean? We could do an opal effect or just the glitter effect too. So we'll do one that has like this in the center and go from there. How about that? I know, right? It's my favorite. I love the blue one too. Okay, so first up, what I'm going to do is I am actually going to put down the white, because like I said, we're doing white to see what that does for us. So instead of using black, we're going to use white this time, because last time I used black for all of it. So we're just going to see what this gives us. I just need to wipe them off. So I'm going to use the white. Hi, Journey. Smizzo? Hello. So if we use the white, though, we can kind of do like a, because it's going to be white on white, and then we'll put the top coat over it, and then the duochrome will hit the top coat, instead of doing 500 layers like I did last time. Now, I do want to make the bottoms really, really cool looking, so I'm thinking we need like a glitter to go over this end of the nail. I'm doing great. How about you? Carly, hello. Do we want to add that glitter to the back? We could add this glitter to the back of the nail too, because it's going to have white over it, so it's really going to make that glitter pop. A different color, actually. So with the white, it's going to make it more of a blue toned, because it's white, versus the black is what is really going to show this. So I guess that's not going to work. They are. Hi, Miss Hotwell. That's a funny name. Alright, I'm trying to think of what we want to put on the back end of this. Because I don't want to put this on the back end, because I don't want to use black. I want to use white. So, we could always do a cool ass color to match this pink, which I'm pretty sure I have a cat eye. I'm pretty sure I have a pink cat eye, dude. Pink cat eye. For the most part, that pink is pretty dark. Is this more purple? I think that'll match. No? What you think? I think that'll match. Let's do that, and then we'll... Alright, so the back end is just for the bottom. Pick another flash. What? Pick another flash glitter. BDG, hello. Shout out to you. The only other one is the blue one. I have for the bottom. Oh, you mean like flash glitter, like reflective glitter? Is that what you mean? Ooh, I have a perfect one. Hold on. We have this. This silver is hollow. It is more purple, but yeah. No, you're fine. The chat video. Oh, gotcha. Alright, let's do this color, because I feel like the silver is going to pop. Even though the top's going to be silver. And that. I have that gold, but if we're doing the whole outside this, then it doesn't matter. Okay, anyway, let's do this. So, when we're going through this, I'm just... Oh, yeah, look at that. That's going to look bomb on the bottom. Alright. This color is from Madame Glam, and it is called Glam Parade. And this is like a foil hollow, like a hollow foil color. So when we're painting this on, you don't have to have like a lot either, because it is freaking like, wow. If you don't have this color, this is a color I feel like y'all need to get. And I do have a code with them too if you want to use it. Just make sure like this part of the nail is where the most is. So you want to get all of that excess out. Don't worry about the top as much. Just make sure it's cleaned out from underneath the nail. Oh yeah, dude. So we're making chrome nails, but right now we're working with the bottom of the nails themselves. And I don't like to go fast, everybody, okay? Because we have people who are new that watch as well, so I kind of want to take my time and go through, you know, each step for everybody in case they want to. Oh, yeah, dude. How's everybody? Is everybody having snow? Has it stopped? Is everybody doing okay? We need to send some good vibes to everyone who's out of power in Philadelphia. I don't know if they're still out of power or not, but... Ah! Don't do that. And for the most part, I think we're going to build with that 3D gel because I think we're going to have a better time at building with that gel than we are with the solid gel versus the other gel. So we'll see. Last time I used the regular 3D art gel, the non-wipe gel. So we're going to build that, and then I'm just going to put a top coat over the whole thing, and then that way we don't have to put so many layers on, and I don't have to worry about, you know, taking so much time to do stuff too. But we've learned over the days of doing this. But I'm all here for the creativity and just doing some nails, y'all. Just got done doing my nails. Nice. What'd you do? Yeah, we got a lot of snow too. Hi, Lauren. Is it Larry? Wait, is it Lauren or Lauren? You should see New York. Oh my gosh. I did see some of it, and I was like, oh my goodness gracious. Because we have so much snow here. We got like 20 inches or some shit like that. But where I'm at, we're in the country, so like it's not like it is in town. It's a little bit different. But oh my goodness. I couldn't imagine, guys. Because I don't think we've seen snow like this in a hot minute, you know? It's been like a very hot minute since we've seen snow like this. I would say like a good 5 years or so. Which is kind of crazy. But not going to get into that conspiracy. It's Lorene. Okay. Sometimes it's hard for my brain to communicate. But this color, guys. I wish you guys could see the actual holographic. Maybe my light will be able to catch it. I'm not really sure. But once it's under the nail, oh my god, it's really going to be like pow in your face. Now for these nails, I don't think I've worn these nails yet, or like these tips, so I also have to keep that in mind. Now, anytime you're doing press-ons, make sure you're taking that excess out, guys, okay? Especially along where it's going to go on your nail. Because it won't fit your nail if there's a big glob underneath there. Alright, we're going to put these in for a full 60, guys. Alright, full 60, and then we'll move on. Oh my god, I wish I could. Oh my goodness gracious, y'all. I think what we're going to do is we're going to make the stones glow. So I think by doing we're going to do the color on the outside, and I think we should add, obviously, this. Do we want to make this milky, or we want to keep it like this? And just add a little bit of milk to it. Because this is also going to be in there, too, to make it glow. So if we take our own little concoction here, and we kind of do our own, so we'll add... We're going to clean this off first. So we'll add the glow, and then we'll add the glitter milky white, and then we'll add the color. So that way we at least have that. What am I looking for? Oh yeah, I already got it out. But the 3D part I think is going to be really cool, but we have to get the background on first. Hi, Tamika. Add a touch of milky, not too much. Okay. Hi, April. Hello, everybody. Welcome. Make sure you like and subscribe. All right, so here's the nails. This is what's going to be underneath. So this is what you're going to see underneath. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and make this. So I'm going to take a touch of this, which is a little bit on the yellow side, which is fine. And I'm almost thinking I need to do a white one instead of that one, because I feel like that might give us a green tone. One sec, everybody. Okay. We'll use this one because it's white. See it? Alright. And this one's bright too. This one's bright too, but it's a little bit too on the... Because they're both top coats. Oh, nope, this one's not a top coat. Okay. So let's add our color. So we're going to take this. So we want more glitter than anything, guys. Okay, so this one's going to be... We're doing the 3D nail art. Chrome nails. So basically the gemstone nails that everybody's been doing little bits of. I'm not doing the oil slick nails. It's not what this is, even though people seem to think it's what it is. But I want it to be super sparkly. But we're going to do a little milky. Okay? So what I'm going to do is add that color, which is called Cosmic Sparkle from Madam Glam. And then I'm going to add Iced Out, which is my absolute favorite. This is a milky, but it's like a white milky. So I'm just going to add a little bit in here. Because we want it to be less white, though. Because I got to add the glow-in-the-dark in there, too. We either do glow-in-the-dark lines for the lines of the thing, or we do the whole thing. What do you guys think? Yes, Sparkle Storm. Okay. So this one's going to be less white and more glitter. Okay. Oh my god, look at that glitter. I don't even know if you guys can tell. Oh yeah, that's going to look bomb. More glitter than anything. I feel like I need to add just a tibby bit more of that glitter, though. Yeah, we need to add more glitter. We need more glitter. Hello, everybody. Welcome in. If you love nails, come join us. We're doing 3D nail art. Right now, I'm just making the center of the gemstones. What do you guys... Hi, Lily. What do you guys think, though? Should we just do the glow as, like, little... the, like, cracks of what the nail or, like, the stones are? You know how it's got, like, the veins in it? Those could be our white glow cracks throughout that. What do you think? Oh, yeah, there we go. Because this also has holographic in it, too. You guys just can't see it, but yeah. So how many of you guys like to do nails? So I did do... So my last 2 lives, we've been doing this, because I've been wanting to do, like, rainbow ones. Okay, so that's going to be the inside of our gemstones. Awesome. Alright, we're going to clean that guy off. Okay. Now that we got that ready to go, I don't know. We'll have to see about the veins, I guess. And then if we want, we can add it in here, or we can just do the veins with the white part, right? Okay, so that's done. Now, now that we have this, what I'm going to do, I don't want the whole thing to glow, so I'm just going to use, you know what? I'm just going to do the sparkle white because, where'd it go? I'm just going to do the sparkle white. You're not going to see it, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, you're not going to see it at all. Maybe you see it through the back, since the back's clear. So I'll put this thin layer on, and then we'll go in and do the 3D part. After we get the 3D part on, then we will top coat it and then do everything else inside. You're not going to need a lot because you're just not going to need a lot. You're not going to see it from this side, so you just want it to look decent on the back end. So once everything is like all on, I wonder how good it's going to look with that on there. It'll be fine. Because it's got mini sparkles in it too, so. So I'm going to do this, and then once we get the 3D on, we get the top coat on, we'll do our chrome, our little gemstones, do all that. Did you guys want me to do the, like, reverse on one of the nails where, you reverse what you do? So what that basically, whatever we do on all the other ones, you just take and reverse it. So if we do chrome all over the nails, then we take chrome and do it separately, like on the inside instead of the outside, which means we got to figure out how that's going to go. Hi, Brittany. Good evening. Hi, Lily. Yes. Now, this color I'm using, you cannot get anymore. So that's why I'm not telling you the name. But you can go to Ratty Nail Co. and check out what they have now. This is from one of the old collections, so. Okay. My cat was up here. So now there's like flukes everywhere, unfortunately. Alright, make sure you don't put so much here so it's not bulging out the sides, okay? Oh shit, I must have put my hand in that. Oops. Alright, I think we're golden. You know what? I'm just gonna leave it on there. This is how it goes, okay? When you're doing stuff like this, it kind of just is what it is, and you kind of do what you do. And sometimes your brain just kind of goes with it, right? And that's okay. Like, if somebody wants you to do it another way or whatever, it'll be alright. Just enjoy the ride, everybody. But most of you guys know I like to include all of my chat into the nails because that's just what I do. Oh yeah, I think that's gonna look bomb. Alright. Oh my gosh. Did you guys see, what the hell was it? I saw this really, really, really awesome nail where, like, somebody did, like, 3D. And they did everything out of just gel polish and solid gel with some forms. And I was like, oh my gosh, it was really cool looking. It was like a hummingbird. It was really awesome. Thanks for being here, everybody. Alright, make sure if it does fall to the sides, grab it. Make sure you don't have a ton. Make sure it's good to go. Alright, we're gonna cure. Full 60. Hi, Millie! Filing your nails now. Yes, snake design. Hell yeah. I haven't done a snake design. I've used like snake charms and stuff, but I haven't actually done a snake design in and of itself, if that makes sense. I want to though, because I feel like it's cool. Like even for like an anti-Valentine's Day nail, I think that's cool. You know? Okay, we got that going on. Let's do our 3D. Alright, so we're going to use this guy today and this guy. So once we get these on the way that we want them, we're going to take our art gel and we're going to make little like swirls and stuff in there so it gives it more of like a 3D look. Then we'll go ahead and top coat and do our chrome, everybody. Alright, so I am using this. This is my first time using the VARNAIL Solid Building Gel Non-Sticky Hands 15 ml Egg White. I do have a code with them. It is Sugared Eclipse. It is linked. So I've never, ever, ever, ever used this. Now, there is a difference between builder gel, like building gel, non-stick building gel, and clay and all of that. So there is a huge difference. Some are stickier than others. Some aren't. Really just depends, everybody. So. Ooh. Woo! Alright, and this is white, but we're not going to see it, so I'm not really too worried about it, right? So depending on how big your nail is and how you want this placed on the nail is how big you're going to make it. So if you have like a long nail on like this, obviously it's going to be bigger, but if you have a shorter set like I have now, we're just going to roll it out as long as we can. But we don't want it to be too flat, if that makes sense, right? We want to keep it somewhat thicker, if that makes sense. Alrighty. Oh, she's going to be so sparkly. Alright. So I think what I'm going to do is, for the most part, I want the big gem in the center. So let's work on the big gem first. So last time I didn't use this, but I feel like this could give us a really cool outcome. See how sticky this is if you hold it too long? That is the only thing I don't like about this. And you can make it do whatever you want. Okay, let me grab my alcohol. I should have put alcohol on my fingers to begin with, but... Alright, so we're going to keep it. But you don't want it to... These ones, if you use something metal, is easier than your fingers. But you want it to kind of... So you can keep it up here. We can move it. It doesn't have to be like even. It's not the whole point. The whole point is to just have it on the nail. Okay, so that means that just have fun with it, guys. That's what that means. So I'm just going to take this and we're going to connect it together here. It doesn't have to be completely round. It could be flat. It could be all kinds of things. You can make little divots in it, right? Like that. There's all kinds of things you guys can do with this to make it look cool. I don't know how good that's going to look, but we're going to keep it like that, and I'm going to just kind of make it come up a little bit more so the sides are up more, so when we put the gel inside, we got a little bit more of it upwards. Like I said, doesn't have to be beautiful, right? So once that one's done, you can stick that in the lamp. And then move on to the next. If you want to be faster at it. You don't have to do that at all. But this is sticky, so I'm going to see if I have one that's a little bit less sticky. Which I'm pretty sure I do. They're not necessarily white, but these guys have like colors to them, but I don't know how sticky they are. Alright, so each one we're going to make little, small, medium. This one seems a lot better than that VARNAIL one. That VARNAIL one's way too sticky, guys. Alright. So this is a bigger nail, so we can make... Okay, this one's doing the same thing. Fine. So you can make these guys go like this too. And just make like little swoops everywhere if you want. So I'm going to swoop this guy just to give it like more of a 3D look, right? Okay. So we're going to do the same thing, but make a round one now. I want it to be a little bit... I don't usually use this. I usually use clay, but... Okay, so this one, I want to make a round one here, and then a little one here, and then we'll just kind of move our way around. So you can cut them in half. Hi, Shirley. Hi, little kawaii. Hello, everybody. I'm not good at freehand either, girl, so I get it. Hi, everybody. Okay, so I want to make this one a little bit smaller. So I'm just going to keep rolling it. And by the way, I did make this that I have on a live, so if you don't have, like, anything that you can use for stuff like this, I do have a live where we did make this out of a card. You can use cardstock too if you want. Okay, so we're just gonna roll that guy a little bit longer so we can get him rounded. And then I'm gonna do another one down here that's going like swirly here, and then that'll be our little test nail. Okay, we want this to kind of form together though. So you can keep it like this. You can have it right straight up and down. It doesn't matter. It's up to you guys. It's however it lays for me. It really doesn't bother me. So I'm just going to take this guy and push this out a little bit. So it's kind of over like most of the nail here. That's going to be a cool one because it's going to be big. So we'll be able to get our glitter and our glow and all that in there. But like I said, I don't want to flatten that side too much. And then I'll just do a smaller one at the bottom, and that'll be like our 3D wave. Hi Mabel. Hi Megan. Hello everybody. I don't know how. Ooh, that's not a good thing. Now these kind of have a smell, like a tinge to them, but it's not a big deal. Okay, so let's do another swirl. But we don't want it too big. Now, I don't know. I was using this because I thought maybe it'd be easier and faster, but you guys will have to let me know. Hi, Laylo. How are you? So I want this one to be a little bit smaller than that first one. So we'll go this way. Okay. So we'll take that into the nail, and then that way it kind of looks like it's part of the nail. So when we go to put the top coat on, it's kind of going to make everything look like it's one. Okay. So I'm actually going to move this guy and make it into, and I'm just going to go like this and spread it. So it actually looks like it's part of the nail there. And then we'll take this guy and do the same thing. Just to like get it part of the nail, I guess. So like I said, you can do anything, but I'm going to make this a little bit more swirly. Look at that. You can do so much cool shit. And then you can just use like little lines to put in some other features that you want with the other stuff. So I'm going to go ahead and cure this guy because I think we're good on this guy. What do you guys think so far? So this one's actually not as thick as the other one, but that's okay. Okay, so now I want to do a small one. So doing the small holes, I might have to use the gel, the non-wipe gel as well, just to give us the small version. You know what I mean? Now, you can also take a ball like this and take like a plastic charm, if you will. Okay? Stick the charm down in the middle of the ball. Okay? And you will be able to get like a smooth 3D shape, I guess, if you will. So let's try it, shall we? I don't know if it'll work, but let's just try it and see what happens with something small. Okay? Might as well, right? We might as well. Oh, I have small hearts. That's right. We're doing a thing. So, let me grab my small hearts. So let's take one of these little tiny small hearts and see if we can get that, because it's going to look super cool. Okay. See this little thing? Let's take this guy and we're going to push him right down. Haha, look at that! Okay, now once we get this off the paper, like I should have thought about that, right? Once we get this off the paper though, now we can stick it on the nail like this. And then we're going to go ahead and push down on this again. And then we're going to push this in. Just like a heart. And then, that way, when we do this, and we put all of our stuff on, it's going to look really cool, no? And it's going to be 3D as well, so that's cool. So let me fix this side a little bit. Oh yeah, so when we put that on, you don't want to lose the heart shape by any means, but as long as we can get that shape to coincide with itself, the whole thing's going to become part of the nail. So these are going to look really cool popped up, and then we'll have the gemstone here. You know what I mean? So you can make this, and then we could do something little up here just to kind of give us something small. So I'm going to take this guy, and I'm going to wiggle him out even smaller. What do you think? Oh, hi, Cordy! How are you guys? Hi, Cola! Cola, we're doing pink. And they can be super thick like this, or they can be super thin. As long as you got that 3D part in there, it really doesn't matter. So just keep that in mind. We'll do a little... Just do a little whatever this is, and it's going to be whatever it is. Okay? Okay. Because that's like the whole point of this. Alright. Cut that guy off. Ha ha ha. The whole point is just to have stuff everywhere and anywhere, guys. Okay? So... stick that guy there. Push him over a little bit. Oh my gosh, I love it. Okay, so you can stick more in through here and just do like brush strokes if you want. I'm going to go ahead and cure that so it's there. Alright. That one's done. Alright, so I think what I'm going to do is for this one and this one, I was thinking about doing a heart and a heart and a heart, a heart and a heart and a heart. What do you think? Should we do 2 nails that have all the hearts on them? I don't think I have any smaller hearts. Let me see if I do. Because we need like tiny hearts. You could also do tiny bubbles too if you want, like little round bubbles if you want. You could do teddy bears. Let's do a teddy bear. How about we do a teddy bear now? Like Valentine's Day, right? It's teddy bears, right? Look at these little mini teddy bears. What do you think? No worries. You want to do a little teddy bear? Just to see? Let's see what our teddy bear does. Okay, so there's our teddy bear. Let's get our stuff out. So we'll do, here's what we'll do. We'll do 2. We'll do a heart, a teddy bear in the middle, and then a heart here. How about that? That way we can have kind of a different thing that's going to be underneath. You know what I mean? And then these ones will have the glitter gemstones. And you can also make the inside of the heart that way too, now that I'm thinking about it. So I'm going to take these guys out just so we have them. We don't need too many. Let me grab another bear. And it doesn't matter, like, what color, because it's all going to get... what did I do with the other one? Oh, there it is. Okay, so we have our hearts. That's as many heart as I think I'm going to be able to get, to be honest. I'm trying to think if I have any smaller ones, but I don't think I do. Don't think I do. Oh my god, I do. Look, I do have smaller ones. I know we shouldn't go over them because they're those, but that's the only thing that's going to get us super small hearts. So, it is what it is. I don't mind. Okay. actually, I'm not going to do all red because I want to leave me some. What do you guys think? Have you guys done this before? Okay, I'm going to use some of these ones. Alright, so this is our Valentine's Day freaking gemstone 3D nail art nail. Okay, so for this one, we're going to be doing the 3D part. So, we're going to take a little bit of this guy. And we're not going to really need a lot for these, like, smaller ones. So, let's see what these smaller ones look like. We're going to roll them up into a ball. Okay. Can you guys see okay? Nice. Oh, hi. Hi, Linda. Okay, so I'm going to take this little guy. It's a gem. I know. Don't kill me. Okay, it is a Swarovski gem, but don't kill me. This is the only ones I have that are this small. Okay. So let's put this guy in here. I know that would look so cool outside of the nail, but we got to put the chrome everywhere, so at least we know that we can do this too. Okay? Oh. And once we go over it, you're going to see like the coolest part of this. Okay, so we're going to put this guy here. And what I'm going to do is push him down into that clay. And then we're going to push this inward. And then we're going to fix our little heart. Okay. So it doesn't matter if it looks goofy, as long as it looks like a heart, y'all. Okay. As long as it's a heart and you can actually put the chrome around it. Okay, so we're going to move this. Nice. Okay, there's one. I have a bunch of floofs everywhere because of my cat, but alright, so there's that one. So what I'm going to do is add another one here. You don't have to put that around it if you don't want to, guys. You can just add the heart in there if you want. You know what I mean? We could just glue the heart in there and go over it, but I don't think it's really going to give us what we want if we do that. You know what I mean? So, let's take out some more. What are you guys thinking? I don't know. Do you think it's going to work? Because the duochrome is going to look so cool. And then our gemstones even. Okay, so, oh shit. So let's put this, our little bear. Let's get our bear going here. Alright. Because I'm wondering if this will still stick. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know if it will. Because I kind of wanted it to be like a bear, so when we go to put the stuff on, the bear's going to show through the thing. So I'm wondering if we don't need to put that on this one. And just only do the hearts so we have like a 3D heart effect. You know what I mean? Should we leave him? What do you think? Hi, Sandra. Should we leave him? Thank you, everybody, for coming. I don't know if this is going to work like I thought it was going to, but that's the whole point of a nail therapy sesh, everybody. So the only problem is... I was just kind of hoping we could get the bear to come up underneath all that chrome. But I want the actual bear to show up. This right here I don't want. So I think the heart's cool. The bear, I don't want to do. I'm going to put the bear on there, just not with the gel. This is the whole point in doing this, guys, so we can figure out what works and what doesn't work, and what we like and what we don't like. Right? I'm just going to leave that like that. Screw it. Okay. What I am going to do is stick the bear in the center, though. So we're going to go over it with top coat anyway. So let me take a little bit of this. And I'll just put it here. And we'll take the bear and we'll add it to it. Oh, hell. What up? Okay. Here's our bear. So let's take this guy and move him up into the center. Alright. That's the center. We're going to go ahead and cure him. So a part of this is going to look cool. So what we need to do is do little swirlies on this too. So we can do a little heart, bear, little heart, big heart. And then that'll be kind of like our swirly to these nails, I guess. Okay. I think the heart is going to look so cool, though. So we'll do 2 little hearts. Does it get sticky? Yes, it does, unfortunately. Now, you could also do this on top of the nail, too, but I don't want to. I don't want to. Oh, no. We didn't have to do this, but I thought it would be cool. Oh. Alright, we're going to stick that, push that down. And we're going to bring this off. Bring this in. Now, you guys can leave it like this if you want. Just make sure it's an actual heart. So when we go to put this stuff on, you can actually tell it's a heart. You know what I mean? It's a little different than that one, but whatever. It is what it is. It's a heart. That's all that I care about. Alright, I'm going to cure that so that way nothing happens to it. This one's a lot more of a thicker heart than that one, but it'll be alright. Okay. Woo! So we're going to do the same thing on this one, but I think we're going to not... Do we want the bear in the center again? How's everybody doing? Hi, Mary Jane. Hi, Glory. Glorified Diva, hello. Hi, Sharon. Glam Dragon Nails. If you get the waterproof dog bed, they have a lot. I hope everyone's staying warm. Shout out to everybody being here. I really appreciate you guys. Alright, let's make our big ones. Or our two other smaller ones, and then... What was I doing? Oh yeah, that one. So this one's gonna have these, but we're gonna have like a smaller one here. Maybe one here, and then one here and here, or something like that. Alright, so we need to cut this in half. So we need two small... Oh my gosh, I think once we get this on, it's going to look really cool. Just know, guys, okay? Just freaking know. I'm going to cut this guy in half. Okay, so these are the bigger ones. Alright. So really, you don't have to put anything around this if you don't want to, and you can just use it, but we'll see what the bear does. So I'm just going to do it just to do it. You don't have to. You can make them stay round on the outside, or you can make them like a heart if you want. So let's leave these round for us, so we have a bit of difference between the nails, okay? Alright, let's take this guy off. Oh god. I would say this is probably the hardest part. Oh, maybe not. So this guy's gonna go here. Oh my gosh. Get off. Alright, he got stuck. That's okay. Okay. We're gonna leave that one like that, just so it's round. It's not supposed to be like perfect either, guys. It's all about like the wacky twists and turns. Okay. And then you want the heart shape to... Oh. Oh no. Okay, you have to be careful where you're actually putting this. Okay, so this one I'm going to have to just move. That one's just going to have to stay that way. If it gets stuck, just know that's how it is. Because this thing is sticky. But that's okay, that's something we learn. Okay. All I'm going to do is just make sure there's no excess. And get it as good as I can. Into like a round ball of sorts. Oh, that's going to look cool once we go over it with our stuff, guys. Okay, hopefully it works. Alright, we're going to go ahead and cure that. This is something I've never done before. Who the f would say that? Dude, get over yourself, you nasty piece of whatever. Hi, Monique. Alright, same thing for this nail. So, I mean, obviously it takes time doing this kind of stuff, so if you want to rush it, you can. I just choose not to. I choose to kind of just go with the flow, guys. Oh, shit. Ugh. Oh, hell. Stay in there, stay in there. Ugh. Well, how nice of that to do that. Alright, I'm not messing with it. I'm just going to put the lid on and use a different one. Oh my god, this one did the same thing. That's alright, we'll just take some of this off. Okay. So technically, you can use a solid gel and get the higher height that you want, or you can draw it on. It's really up to you guys, to be honest. Alright, I'm going to take my top coat. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and put the bear in the center. Oh yeah, I have to get another bear. Hold on. I mean, I think it's a cool idea. I don't know. Did you guys block him? Whoever the hell that was? Now, like I said, it doesn't matter what color. We're just putting it on here and going with the flow, everybody. Nice. Alright, we got him on. Let's do our hearts. Alright, let's do the big hearts first. We'll switch it. We'll do the big hearts first, and then we'll do the medium ones. So, I am going to cut this in half. Because they don't need to be that big. Now, if you guys want to do this, you can do this, but I will also say that people think that doing nail art too is super fast. It's not. It's definitely not. Alright, let's do... I still think that these are too big, but... Okay. Ooh, this is just what's going underneath, you guys. So you gotta keep that in mind, too. I'm just gonna use my tool to try to get it up off there. There's got to be a better way to be able to get this up off of this, you know? And if you're new here, most of the ladies and gents know that I just kind of go with how I feel. So, okay, this one's sticking worse than the freaking other ones. My goodness. That's the only thing I hate about, like, solid nail gel. Okay, this one's gonna go on this side. I'm gonna push it down. Get that back up in there. Okay. We got that one. So the little one's going to go here. The other little one's going to go here. And the other big one's going to go here. So let's go ahead and do our other big one. I'm praying, you guys, that this works. I am so praying that this works, y'all. Shit. The point is to not push down too hard so you can actually get it up off the paper. But like if I get it wet with the alcohol, then it gets weird. Okay. Alright, we're going to bring this in just a little bit. And we're going to push it down. Because we want it to be 3D. That's the whole point of this. Okay. We're just going to leave that like that. Okay, let's do our small ones, and then that one will be done. What do you guys think? A little sticky, yes, but if you want to have fun with it, I would say use this type of gel if you want. Okay. Let's get our little heart guy. Now, these ones are going to be the actual hearts. You guys have got to try this. You just gotta. I had no idea if it was actually going to work, but look at that. Oh, it's so cute. Okay. Let's hope I can get this off without hurting it. Oh, God. Okay. Alright, so when we put this on, we might be stuck right here. It's fine. It's fine. All right. We're going to push this guy down. That way we can get that heart back up in there. Like I said, all we want is the outside to still look like a heart. Okay. Doesn't matter if it's like kind of lumpy. As long as you can tell it's a heart, it's all that matters, y'all. Okay. Well, there's that one. I don't know how well it's looking, but I gotta push this out. Alright, we're leaving it. Woo! Hi, No Crazy Mama! Thank you, Cordy. Hello, everybody. How's everybody's night? This is what we're doing. I don't know if it's going to work, but we're doing it, everybody, okay? We are doing it. Okay, so let's go ahead and do our secondary heart. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do this heart thing on the outside of a nail without doing this, but I wanted to see if it would work for us. Like, you could always just do it on the nail. I could have just done it on the nail, but I was scared that it would get stuck, so. If you don't know, hello, my name is Sugar, and I like to caddy corner everything. Okay, that should have came up higher, but that's okay. Not a big deal. Alright, let's get this back off here. Let's round that guy out. Let's put our little heart in there. What I do know is it's going to look so cool. I think once we get that chrome over this whole thing. Okay. Now, like I said, we want it to still look like a heart, so let's move this. Oh, it's going to look like a heart, alright. Okay. Okay. That's our heart, guys. Okay, let's just cure it. Okay. Alright, now we got to do this nail, and then we're good to go. We can fill the middle. How about that, everybody? How about that? I feel like we're missing something, but I think we can use the gel for that one. Alright, for this one, we're just going to make our little lines again and go from there. So, I'm not going to put anything on this one, I don't think. I'm just going to kind of do some little round ones if I can. And you can do like this type of thing. And then we'll take that extra and we'll bring it down like this into this spot here, which we'll do a small one here. We'll do another small one here and maybe a smaller one here, and we'll kind of go from there. So what I'm going to do is all about the 3D lines, guys. That's what it's about generally. So I'm going to cut this guy in half so we can have two. So now I got to roll this guy into a really long one. I don't think I did. Hi, Sandra! We are doing the 3D chrome again, but this time we're using the solid gel, because I wanted to show you something else that you can use with it. So, we're going to be using that, but they voted on Valentine and Pink duochrome. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to make this our hole. Okay. Now, I kind of want him to be a little bit bigger, so I'm just going to round this out a little bit more. So there's one hole. Now we can take some more, and you can drape it together or not, right? It's just supposed to be like accent lines and stuff. Like, it's not. Okay, I'm gonna do another one. Now I'm gonna attach this one to this one. It's gonna look weird until it doesn't look weird, okay? So we get our stuff in there. It's just gonna be that way. So what I'm gonna do is take a tiny bit more of this. Alright, so we're gonna drag this through. And I'm gonna make the lines through that, as we want that like 3D look, right? So I'm just gonna draw that line, bring that down, and we'll make it a little swirly. Alright, so once we put that on there, it's all underneath. It's all going to be underneath. So what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to add a third round one right there, but a small one. Right? So we're going to take just a little bit more, and I'm going to do a small one. I don't know. Do you guys think you would want to try this? It's a lot of work for a full set, but it's not bad and it's fun. And I feel like the creativity doesn't have to be there. Like, you could slap all this on if you wanted. But you're not going to really see what it looks like until after we get the glitter in there. So come stick with me, hang out. And then we'll do this guy here. And then this guy will lead into that one. What you want, though, is you want that roundness so that way that glitter doesn't come out. So we're just going to go like this. Alright, it's just our moonstones. Don't worry about it, guys. Okay? Now, if you want to stick something else over here and make some crazy 3D lines, you can do that too. You don't have to go that far into depth with it. I don't know why, but that's just the way it is and how I did it. So, now that that's in there, alright, we got that one. We got this one. Alright, now, here is the next step that we're going to do, and this is going to be the gel art. Ouch. Okay, so this is going to be the non-wipe gel that we're going to be using. Okay, I got to take a glove off and get a different one because I'm too sticky. Alright, once we get this gel on, then we can go ahead and top coat and chrome. Which I'm excited for. What am I doing? Oh yeah, another thing. Everybody ready for it? What happened? Oh no. Sorry, Cordy. I didn't see that, my love. Thank you guys for coming, even though you don't feel good. Who would have thought? Okay, well, my glove's not going on, so it is what it is. Alrighty, dighty. Alright, here we go. So this one I feel like is huge, right? So I'm actually going to take the nailart wipe gel thingy. Okay. Let's move this out the way here. Alright. Let's get this guy. I'm going to take this. Now you can do this if you want to. You don't have to, but you can just do like little ones just to give it something different. Right? And then you can do little dots if you want, right? Or you can just go along the inside too, just to give it something else. And this is literally just to give it whatever, okay? So I'm going to take this guy and I'm going to put him in my lamp really quick. Just to cure him. Oh god, I got that everywhere. This one is definitely a lot looser than the other ones, but we're going to take and do over top of these. So like this, you can take... You can take this guy and loop them together if you want, guys. You can just kind of do like a... And this will just show up as like a 3D, like a little like 3D effect almost. And then you can kind of take it this way, and then you can kind of take this one and just kind of come around this way. If you want. If you want to make it look different. You don't have to, but just like it's whatever. Know what I mean? Just so you got extra like 3D-ness on there. Alright. See, it's just a little bit. So once you get that color on there, it's just something there. It's not the same as my other nails, and I might not like it, but it'll be alright. The only thing I don't know is if we need to go over the top of these. Like so. That I don't know. Because we did that on the other ones, but I don't know if that's what we got to do. But just to kind of give it like a little bit of a ring around it. We'll just see what happens. So I'm going to make... I'm just doing it, guys. Alright. I just wanted to make it look weird. Okay? It's just for the lines. I could have left it like this, guys, and it probably would have looked really cool, but you know what? I just wanted to see what it would do, so... All right. Okay. Do you guys remember if we did the top coat first? Yeah, we did. And then we did that. Okay. I don't know how it's going to look, guys, but it's the whole point of this nail therapy sesh, right? So this is where you can just do like strokes or add whatever to it, or you can leave this one alone, but yeah, I think this will be our best bet in terms of whatever. I'm just making whatever on here, y'all. I'm gonna make that a double. I'm just gonna make this into a big blob. Alright, guys. Oh, hi, Selena. It's freezing here. That's all we're gonna need for that, guys. Alright, let me put my top coat on. Or my thing on. I don't know how it's gonna turn out. We may hate it. I don't know. At least you've seen both things working at the same time, right? That's all generally I wanted to do was show you guys that it worked and we could do something different, you know what I mean? Alright, now it's top coat time. Alright. Alright, you want to take out any of that excess top coat, which you just want to make sure you go around that entire nail. That way every nook and cranny is covered. I promise this is going to be like our last chrome nail, I promise. Unless you guys keep wanting them, then that's a different story, but... Sometimes I take a really long time and not realize it, so... If you guys... I really appreciate you guys being here with me. Alright, let's get around this guy. Make sure he's golden. All the way around. Okay, so you can basically see where you need top coat and where you don't. Alright. 10 seconds. 10 seconds only. Alright. I'm going to use my finger for this. I should put a glove on, but... Alright. This is the fun part. Ready? I just want to say thank you to everybody who is here. I love you guys. Shout out to my mods. Shout out to my members. Shout out to everybody being here. If you're new here, smash that like button, y'all. Alright, ready? Oh my god. Whoa! This is way different than before. Oh my god. Told ya. Told ya. Doesn't matter what it looks like, y'all. Whatever you put on here, it's just gonna look cool no matter what you do. No matter what you do. Oh my god. Okay. Let me grab my little stick things. Oh my god, are you guys ready for this shit? Dude, because once we get that milky glitter in there, oh my... I might end up liking this one better. Okay, I'm going to try to get this underneath here really as good as I can get it. Oh my Lanta, Georgia. Oh my god, look at that. That's definitely a different color than what I thought it was going to come out. It's like a pinky blue color, which is insane. What do you guys think? Can I just say I am so jelly of all the nails you do? Oh, don't be jelly. You can do it too. I promise. All right, what am I doing? Oh yeah, I did one at a time, didn't I? Because I didn't want it to be messed up. Okay. Are you guys excited though? Did that nail make you excited? Because it definitely made me excited. All right, now this we got to put over every single thing, okay? And I mean every single nook, cranny, crevice. That if you have a super shiny top coat like this VARNAIL one and you only have a little bit left, use it for this because you don't want to put big huge blobs on here. The whole point is to see all of the brush strokes, and the whole point is to also see everything that you put on there. So for me, in my mind, I like the brush strokes. I like all of that. So it gives it more of like a unique character look. But that's me. But guess what, guys? You can do this. If I can do this, y'all can do this. We can do this together. And that's why I wanted to do this differently. So that way we've seen 3 different ways of doing 3D and Chrome. And I'm sure, and I know that there's other ways that we can do it too, because I just know there is. And so, yeah, I'm really freaking excited. So I'm just trying to grab as much as I can. And I want to put as much as I can on this guy because I really need him to be locked in. Because I don't know how much, it's actually going to, going to be. So we want to make sure we get every crevice, every nook and cranny. And I hope that this works, you guys. Fingers crossed this works. I am praying that it does because they look sick. Alright. Same thing. Take that excess off there. 10 seconds. 10 seconds, baby. Oh, hi. Thank you. Thank you for the $2 super chat. You can have cute nails, babe. All right, we did it. All right, let's do it. Next one, everybody. Who's ready to put the glitter inside the ones? I'm so ready to put some milky glow glitter in there. Oh. All right, Mr. Bear. Don't give up on us now. It worked! Oh my god, it worked, you guys. Get right up inside that little bear so that way none of that color is showing. Oh, and you can even do this like this and make it look like it's kind of like coming out like, see how it looks like a little tattered? You know what I'm saying? You could also do it like that too. And it would still look super fun, super cool. It'd be something totally different, but it would so work. Oh my god. We did it, everybody! It worked! Woohoo! You guys can do this. You guys can do this too. That's the whole reason why I do these sessions. Now, you're going to see that little thing underneath here. That's okay. At least we know. You might want to put like a not so, I don't know. You don't want to put whatever, but it's okay. Just as long as you get it covered, I think it's fine. For what we experimented for, it freaking worked, everybody, okay? It freaking worked, so. I'm super freaking ecstatic about that because I wasn't for sure, and I really just wanted it to work, so. And it worked. This is what I mean by when you go with the flow and you just do your thing. Despite what anybody says. If they don't like how long you're live, well, tough shit. Don't watch. Because, you know, when you're experimenting, you don't really know what you're doing or how it's going to go, essentially. So you got to kind of just, that's what you do. You go with the flow. You go with the flow, bro. Dude, tell me that doesn't look bomb 3D like that. Okay, I'm just making sure I'm getting all around the bear. Cover it real nicely. See, making the lines, it's not necessarily about what the lines look like. It's about when you go like this that you can see the lines from the brush. Does that make sense? So that's what I mean by that. And this isn't supposed to be mirrored either. Look at that 3D effect. I did it. Woohoo. Alright, next up, let's do this. Next nail, everybody. Next nail. Now I wish I would have done a little bit more swirlies on this one. What? I would love to know how you made the bears. Actually, I used a little mini bear charm. That's how I did that. Yes. Oh no, am I running out? I have 3 nails to do, damn it. I need more of this top coat, you guys. This is the shiniest freaking top coat, and it's amazing. For this purpose. Well, and for others, but I love it. I'm out of my Brit Brat top coat that is like super duper shiny. That one is awesome too. You can't get that one anymore, so. Okay, let's try to get this as good as we can get it. I would use my Zulace top coat. However, the Zulace top coat is not like this one. So it doesn't want to stick, because Zulace top coat was meant for nothing to stick to it. There's a reason why it is the way it is, and that is okay, because you should have multiple different ones for different things. And so that's why I'm using this one, because this one works really good. So if you do not have this top coat or the base coat, I highly suggest you guys run and grab it, because it is so good. Ain't it, ladies? Girl, make you a birthday set? I can do a birthday set. I can do any set. I can do anything. Okay? I can make anything. I don't know if it'll necessarily be how you want it to be, but I can surely make whatever I need to make. Okay. Just making sure here. Want to make sure all the crevices are good too. Oh no, we have a floof. Dude, I just want to say thank you to each and every single person who was here tonight with me to see this work, because this hasn't been done yet. This right here has been done, but it hasn't been done as a 3D thing on the nail for chrome. So I just wanted to see if it worked, and it did. All right, 10 seconds. Light. Happy early birthday, Selena! Woo! 25, nice. Thanks, Isabella. All right, let's do this. Next one. So technically, you could do this and then get them all ready and whatever, I guess. But I just felt like I needed to... Oh, yeah. So this one, I thought about doing a different color. I thought about doing the blue color that I have, just to see what it looks like on the white, because we did a white background, right? This time. But I'm like, no, let's not mess with the color. These things fall apart so fast, they piss me off. Oh my gosh, it looks so freaking cool. I have a bunch of floofs that want to stick to it for some reason. Not really sure why, but... Dude, when I put these on my nails, I may like these ones. No, I don't know. I like I love my rainbow ones. My rainbow ones, I don't think anything could top my rainbow ones. I would love to see somebody do the rainbow ones. Like, the same rainbow way, but different, I guess. Okay, gotta get up in here. But the fact that that worked, you guys, if you do not have something, never fret, never fret. Always try to make something work. Even if you've already got nails made, take just a nail that you're not using, right? Just take a nail you're not using and try it, because if you don't try it, then you'll never know. Just like I wouldn't have known if I wouldn't have tried this, you know? All right. Got her done. Look, this is what they look like so far. Oh my god. Imagine us getting all of that in the middle of these. Oh, it's gonna look so bomb, dude. It's gonna look so bomb. Yeah, yeah. Hey, everybody, what up? Sugar, where did you get that art gel? Which one? The Madam Glam one? Madam Glam. Oh, for the 3D lines, and the one that looks good for that. That was this. I actually got it from Nails by T, and I won her giveaway, so this is what I used. This guy here, and then I also used, for the first one, I used the, where'd it go? Oh. I used this one, but it was like super sticky. I would necessarily use more of a clay base than these, but that's me. This is what I had and I grabbed, so. Alright, next up, let's do it. Oh no. No, 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 no. I need some more top coat. Let's get in our bear really, really good before I run out of top coat, guys. Let's get in these. Why I had to use a red one right there, I don't know, but I did. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited right now. I'm just going to do this really quickly. I'm going to try and make sure I get this into every crevice that I can. If you guys try this, please, please tag me. I want to see your guys' nail creations so bad. So on YouTube, you know how you can tag me in like my community or however that goes? I would love it if people would tag me. If you do something or recreate something or are inspired by something that I've done, please tag me because I really want to see, because that will make my freaking day. Okay, let me grab some of this excess off here. Because like I said, you don't need to flop a bunch on here, okay? You do want to make sure you get in between all the crevices, yes. But the whole point is to see all of the lines, right? That is the whole point, is to make sure the top of these are also really, really done nicely. The top of the bear, inside of the bear. You want that done well nice. So I get right up inside there and pat. Okay, I think she's golden. Take that excess off. 10 seconds. Happy birthday, everybody! Alright. Now, you could probably do all these and do the only 10 seconds if you want, and then each one would sit there, but I'm scared that something will happen, so that's why I'm just doing it one by one, okay? So please just know that that's why I'm doing it one by one. Oh my god, look at that. You guys. You guys. You guys. This is gonna look so cool. I'm so glad you guys are around for history, okay? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Do 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 do. Do do do. Now, typically, you don't need a lot just to make it spread the way that you need it to spread. These stupid things. Oh my gosh. This is so satisfaction. Like, I am so satisfied with this. Like, not even joking right now. And if you have to go over it, just make sure you go over it really good. Especially if you don't have some in some spaces, but you do in others. And you know what I did? I actually forgot to take off that excess off this heart. So it looks like a heart. That's okay. Screw it. Not a big deal. Like I said, just make sure you get all the crevices. It just looks like a big blob now, but that's okay. I was too excited, but not a big deal. We just have to make sure... Oh, we don't have any more, so... For the most part, this one just looks like blobs. You can see these hearts, and that has a red one, which, duh me, I shouldn't have done that red, but I thought it would actually still just go over it, but... So these just look like blobs instead of hearts like that one, but it's okay. Nice, dude. Alright, well, the whole thing went great. Sucks the hearts aren't the way they are, but that's okay. No big deal. Alright. I don't have a brush, but... Make sure you get your sides too, by the way. Forgot to say that. Alright, well, there's that one. So we have one red, goofy looking one, but it ended up being blue, which, guys, I didn't even think about it being blue on white like that, because it's duochrome, so I guess I should have done black to get the pink, but... Ooh! Hottie toddy, what? I'm slow. I will tell you that. Alright, so we want to get inside these, like, crevices and holes. This one might be the only one that I don't like. I think this one, just because of the way I put the round thingies. Floof. But maybe it'll look cool once we, you know. Once we get it on there, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying, man? Thanks for hanging with me, guys. I appreciate it so freaking much. Alright, let's get this excess out of here. Let's make sure. Ooh, I can't wait. Did you guys see the short that I put up? Of my other nails that I did? Okay, I think we're golden. Let me get any excess out of these holes. Okay. Ten seconds. I love you guys. You guys are the bomb. Alright. Alrighty, everybody. We are almost done. So, in the center, we still doing the whole glitter Milky Way mix. The whole point is just for it to be randomized too, which I forgot to say. What do you guys think? I think once they're on, I think they're going to look even cooler, to be honest with you. Because last night, okay, here, I dreamt about this last night, okay? And I dreamt, it was crazy because I was sitting at some weird table. I wasn't even sitting at my table, but I was sitting somewhere and it was like I was in Korea or something, which is weird. Never had a dream like that before, but it was like it was freaking real. And I was doing this type of nail, and all of a sudden, it was like I was taking the 3D gel and doing like crazy art pieces with it. And I was like, what? You know what I mean? Like when I woke up, I was like, what the? Okay. You know? But I was doing the 3D gel, and when I woke up, I remembered, and I was like, ooh. I was like, that's kind of cool. I wonder if it'll work. It should work the same way, right? And then, so, yeah, it might not be as, like, where you can do fancy, pretty shapes, but I feel like you can really get a good amount of, you know. Okay, sorry about that. My bad, y'all. All I know is it looks bomb. Look at that. Oh my gosh. Okay. Let's get this excess off here. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. And the glitter too. Alright, there's that one. Now, let's fill her in. So excited. Alright, so the only thing we need to do is fill this one, and that one in. And put a top coat over it. Alright, let me move this out of the way. Can I go pee first, guys? Can I go pee? Because if we're going to do the little hearts too, so I'm going to grab these little hearts out of here so I have them. And I want them to be tiny hearts. these little teeny tiny hearts. And what I'm going to do is the white ones. I'm not going to do like the pink ones because I don't really think the pink, I don't know. We're just going to take them out and see what happens. So these are the little tiny hearts I'm going to use. Wherever it went. They're kind of hard to get out of here, however, hopefully they work. The hearts went everywhere besides where I wanted them to go. You know what? We'll just pick those up off there. That's fine. Alright, so there's our hearts. The Daily Life, hello. How are you? Hi, everybody. Make sure you like and subscribe, alright? These are the nails. We did it. And yes, I have one red one. I wish now I would have at least put a red one here so they at least had a red on it. But whatever. These are supposed to be Valentine's nails. It was duochrome. It's supposed to be pink. However, it turned a pinky blue color. Not a bad. It's fine. So now we're going to put the inside in there. And are we making it glow or are we going to make just the lines glow? So we're going to put these little hearts on top of this. So it'll be kind of in between, okay? I am distracted. I'm sorry. Hi, Kelly! I'm so excited to be here with you guys. I'm just so grateful, okay? Hold on, let me paint. Alright, I'm back. I'm back. Look. Oh, I don't know if you can tell. We're going to do something else with the chrome too. Not tonight, but I have something else that I just thought of. Okay. We got our stuff. Let's do this. Now. Oh yeah. Are we making it all glow or are we just going to make the lines glow? Y'all need to let me know. So I'll just put some here. So we have it. So I can make the lines glow through it. Yeah? Glow lines? Everybody? Alright, so I'm going to take this guy. Oh my gosh. Ooh. We have a floof. Okay. Glow lines? Alright. This is what happens. Okay, make sure you pop any bubbles, okay? Because it's going to look weird. That's what happened in my other one. Alright, so we're going to fill this. This is just kind of going to be our background. We're going to do a little bit. I'm going to do a little bit, okay? And then we're going to cure this. And then I'm going to put my hearts in. Actually. Let's see. Oh, look. I'm just going to pop them in there. Okay, don't push them in so far. But I just want them to, like, you know what I mean? See through it. So it's going to be like a layered heart effect, I guess. Okay, and then you can move them however you want. But as long as that reflection's there, it's going to look pretty cool. But you don't want them, like, in a line. You want them... just so they're in there. Alright, I'm going to grab one more. Oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Okay. Now, we're going to take a small liner brush. So I'm going to use my Madam Glam liner brush. And I'm going to take this. I'm going to saturate my brush with it. And we're going to do this wet. Oh my God, this is going to look so cool. Alright, I'm trying to debate whether or not if I want to put another line in there or not. So I want it to kind of look like it's broke. Like it shattered from the inside. Okay. Oh, that looks so cool, you guys. Alright, what I'm going to do is I'm going to cure that. We'll add a secondary layer. Alright, full cure. Next one. Next one, baby. Alright, we're going to go ahead and put this in here. Oh, shit balls. My lamp died. Okay, but this time I'm not going to do as much. Just going to do like a small layer here. We're going to paint that in. Pop any of the bubbles. Make sure we have enough in here. Alright, should we use pink in this one? Let's use pink in this one. Why not? Do we want to use a big one in this one? I don't know if I like the pink. I don't like the pink. We'll do... I'll stick that guy in here. And then we'll do the little white ones. I think this is really cool. Okay. One more white one. Oh, hell. Okay, well, we need one right there. Oh, yeah. So it looks like they're falling down. Oh, look at that, guys. Okay. So now, let's grab our glow-in-the-dark. Now, what I was thinking is we're going to kind of just attach this. As like a broken stone. Right down the middle of that bitch. Oh my gosh. This is gonna look so cool. I don't know about you guys, but I think it's gonna look bomb. So I'm gonna take another one. We're just gonna lightly crack it up the side. And then this one we're gonna come and crack it down. This way, just the hair. Alright. There's our crackle. The only problem is, I gotta use my little, thing. So I'm gonna go ahead and do this, but I gotta cure it back here. And then we'll do the rest on top, and then I'll dome it out for you guys, okay? Drip dry? Shake my lettuce? That's a good name for a freaking acrylic. I should let you guys name my acrylics. Because that would be funny as hell, no? Shout out to everybody who's still here. Oh my god, it looks so cool. What was that? The middle one. Okay. Let me go ahead and cure this one a little bit more since it didn't do what I... Okay. It looks like a crazy nail set, you guys. Like, this set looks so crazy. It doesn't even look like it's supposed to be anything. But that's the whole point, right? Okay. So, this one, we're going to get painted in here. Oh my gosh. Okay. Now, I'm going to take... I'm still going to add a heart. I'm still going to do the small hearts on this one, the white ones. So that way we can... Oh, my Lanta. Okay. Alright, so we're going to move this into the middle. I just pushed it way down in there too. Shit. Okay, I wanted it to be on top. Crap! Sometimes this is what happens. Can you guys still see the hearts? Okay, I'm gonna add one more of the little hearts in the center, just to be safe here. Just right on top. Okay, 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 okay. I don't even know how I'm gonna do it with these, but they have to glow too, so I guess I'm just gonna add what I can add in there and okay. Now you can swirl it if you guys want. Just to kind of swirl it. Okay, I'm just gonna cure that. Alright, we're gonna dome them out and then top coat, and that's it. We're done. Oh my gosh, sorry guys. I don't know how long it's been. Anybody know? Hi, Preppy! Okay. That's done. Let's go ahead and dome these out really quick. I was gonna put another thing over this, but I don't think I want to. I just want to be able to see that glitter and the white. So we're just gonna dome it out and then we'll be done. I think we have a fair amount in there. And where is my gel? What did I do with it? Now, I'm not going to use this one. I'm going to use a super duper thick one. My Gen B is super thick, so I'm going to use this guy because that's going to be a lot better. It's not going to run everywhere. Alright, let me clean my brush. Are you guys ready? We're almost done. Can you believe it? I don't know how long it's been, but I appreciate y'all being here. Yay! I did a lot of shit today. This is so cool, you guys. I absolutely am in love with all of it. Like, all right. So all I'm going to do is put this on here, turn it upside down, try to get it as a dome. Because, you know, it is a rock. So you want to make sure that this doesn't go over the edge, though. You just want to make sure you're grabbing it, and then that way it touches the edge, but it doesn't go over the edge. And I'm trying to figure out, I'm gonna need more. I need a thicker brush. That's what I need. Make sure you push everything into the middle. And then let it settle. Now, it doesn't need to be a dome, but if you want that stone effect and you don't want it too flat, I would suggest to hold it upside down. You may have to add 2 layers, you may not, just depends. So yeah, you may have to add 2 layers if you actually want that dome look. So we'll just have to add 2 layers, no big deal. You think it's gonna pop though? They did. They absolutely did. They absolutely did. Alright, let's do this one really quick. But that's okay. People say stupid things all the time. I shall not let it get me down. Okay. Okay, like I said before, make sure you get it all the way to the sides, but not like over. Okay, so we got that in there. Hold it upside down. I'm so excited to put these on. Show who? Show what? Shout out to everybody here. Make sure you like and subscribe. Yeah, on my last video, or my last live, no. It was the live of the rainbow nails. Okay. This is my first Valentine's Day set, everybody. First Valentine's Day set. Okay, this one I'm a little scared for, because this one I can probably make in a dome and be okay. Okay, we're gonna let it kind of... Okay, that one's a dome. Perfect. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and make sure there's no, like, bubbles, too, guys, because it kind of throws it off. I love you guys. I know you said that. I always feel like my voice is like, you know? Because I tend to go 500 million miles a minute. But it's okay. Okay, so these smaller ones, I might have to use my other brush. We're almost done, guys. We're almost done. Now, you could always add a glitter top, or some more glitter into that if you guys want to. If you want to. You don't have to. Okay, it's a dome. And then after this, all I gotta do is put my top coat on. I almost feel like when I thought red, I really thought that the pink would be more pink, but it's turned out more blue than I thought. Alright, so a little bit more. Drop that guy right in the middle. Hold on. Okay. Oh no. I feel like it needs more glitter, guys. Shake my lettuce, baby. Alright, dude. There's our domes, everybody. We got our domes with our little hearts in there. Probably really hard to see. But I might have to put just my flash on so you guys can see that. Okay, so this one we need to actually put more on. So, I felt like I need freaking more glitter, guys. And I'm thinking... Hold on. I'm gonna paint some more glitter. It's see-through, so... Okay. Make sure you get it off the side. Alright, so we have a little bit more of that layered glitter look in that before we go to do that. So, I'm going to go ahead and flash cure this. The other one's so small, you're not going to be able to see it, so... Yes, if you can get GLAM to read, y'all are going to be like, drooling. Makes me drool. Because I'm like, you can do that for me any day. Alright, let's do this. Last one, guys. Last one. Oh, yeah, that was the perfect amount. Putting that secondary layer of that glitter on there. Yes. Perfect. I love it when shit just works out. You know? Okay, so the dome's going to be a little bit different on this one, so I'm going to try to get it in the center. Alright, we got it. Let's do this. Oops. Dude, the rainbow in this without the light on it is insane, you guys. Especially with like that glow that's in there. It really does look like a cracked opal, to be honest. I should have actually put a little bit more white in there, but... Alright, there she is. There's our stone. There's our... That's our moonstone, everybody. What do you think? Alright, same thing here. Let's go ahead. Put our glitters. Okay, I'm going to try to get this excess over here. Oh, yes! Oh my god. I just got gel all over my hoodie. No! Oh shit, what am I doing? Hold on. Forgot to cure. The other ones we're not going to be able to do that excess on, but that's okay. All I know is it looks really cool. So I found a way to make my lives into videos, guys. I'm excited because now I can make them into videos for other people who want to. Yes, we got that layered crackled look in the background with that on top. Woohoo! So I will be editing my lives down as well. Oh my god, the rainbow color in this is absolutely bonkers. Okay, I gotta try to not go on the outside. Try to keep it in the inside here. Oh my gosh, I can see the rainbow in the middle. It really is it's a dual chrome rainbow in the middle. Holy shnikes. Okay. Oh my god, we did it. We did it. Alright, hold on. We did it! We're almost done. Thanks, Selena. Thanks, Glam. Shout out to Glam. Shout out to Nelly, Sandra, Selena, Cola, Cordy, my lovely. The names went too fast. Shit. Alright, let's go ahead and cure this baby. And then we top coat, everybody. Hell yeah, dude. I got some bubbles in there, but that's okay. Oh my goodness, we did it, everybody. It's a dome. A little bit of a goofy dome on that one, but that's okay. Alright. Woo! Let me move this so we can get our top coat on. And so for the top coat, I'm just going to use a thin top coat. I'm going to use Zulaze because it's super shiny, really nice and sleek. Let me move this stuff out of the way. Dude, I am just I am beside myself right now. This is so awesome. Alright, let me move that guy, move that guy, move this guy, clean this guy. Give me one sec, y'all. Trying to move them all out my way. Alright. Drink time. Here she is. Aren't they cool? I'm so mad about that one, though. I'm so freaking mad about that. Like, why did I use a red one? I should have just used the other one, but whatever. What the hell ever. Top coat. And then I'm going to put them on and... Oh my gosh. Okay, same thing as I did before. Really light amount of top coat here. Because we don't want to lose all of our space, okay? So just be gentle with the chrome. And we're going to go over everything. And you have to be careful too. I mean, you could always put a base coat on instead of a top coat, but I don't typically like to do that. You know what I mean? I just like to seal it in, but just make sure everything is coated, guys. And then you take out any of that excess. You know what I mean? Any of that excess that built up in between these little 3D, because you will lose that 3D effect if you're not careful. Okay. Nice, dude. Okay. Alright, hold up a minute. Hold up a sec. I gotta plug my freaking thing in. I forgot. I forgot like a dummy. I even charged my lamp today, you guys, and I haven't used it, and it died on me for some reason. Like, what the freak? Mr. Lamp, that's bullshit. It's bull honky. Who am I sending them to? Wait, I didn't say shit, y'all. Alright, hold up. Let me plug this guy in real quick. I can't believe this, man. Good thing I can use this lamp while it's plugged in. We just won't have any music, and I'll have to look at my phone for everything. Alright, I'm going to stick him in there. Okay. Next one. Meow. Make sure you don't wipe that chrome off that bear either, or any charm that you have, okay? And then just lightly go over them, and then get any excess. What do you guys think? Do you like this set? I feel like you guys would have fun making a set like this. I truly, truly, truly feel like you guys would have the bomb time making a set like this. And honestly, I was kind of going through trial and tribulation. Trial and tribulation, Crystal. What the f are you saying? Trial and error. So, it's a little bit different, but now that we know, you know what I'm saying? Okay, let's make sure we get our Mr. Bear good. Okay. Alright. I love these ones, though. Because when you go like this, it's like four-toned. Four-toned? Is that a word? Four-toned? Oh, yes. Ma'am. I'm going to wear these to Taco Bell, watch, and the lady's going to be like, oh my god. Because the lady that works at Taco Bell, she's really cool. She's always nice, and she always has her nails done. Every time I go in and I have my nails, she's like, oh my god, where's your nails? So. And the lady at McDonald's, too. She does that, too. It's funny. Alright, So, some of these are kind of thick, so you got to drop that top coat inside there like so. And then bring the excess down. So that way you're not really touching the chrome too much. Nice, dude. Okay, some of that I'm taking off, especially through here. As I said, you don't want to mess up like your 3D shapes, but just make sure your heart and all that has enough around it and whatnot. And then make sure this is nice and smooth too, okay? You want this part to be nice and smooth and nicely done too. What do you guys think? Would you wear these? Thanks everybody for being here. You guys are the bomb. Okay, let me get this excess off. Yes. Woohoo! I'm gonna go like this. Nice. Alright. We're gonna blobber on. Yeah, these ones just look like blobs, unfortunately, but that's okay. Look like big old titty blobs. Just saying. Look, just watch it. Just, ugh. Love it. So just be delicate with it, guys. Get a lot, put it on, and then take the excess off. So that way you're getting into those crevices, and it'll give you a chance to get in all of the crevices. Okay. And then take that excess off, and then that way. Now, typically, you can do the base coat, though, if you want the, you want to seal that in before you put your top coat on. You know what I mean? I really don't care, so. I'm just going to pull this excess down. Oh, yeah. Nice. Grab any more of that excess. Like, you can tell where the excess is, guys. But you want to make sure that these big ones stay sealed in really good, or they'll get worn down, and then they won't be so, what is the word? Because my other ones, the little beads that I used on my nails got worn down, and they ended up becoming super, like, sharp, I guess, if you want to call it that. All right, last one, ladies. Woo. Thanks for doing this with me, guys. I really appreciate it so much. Now, one thing I will say with this type of duochrome, like it's still super shiny, but once my brush touches it, it kind of goes a little wet. I don't know if that makes any sense at all, but we have the floofs, everybody. All right. Holy shit, I love them. They are, I think they're bomb for something like, it's not trendy, but it's somewhat of like a trend to do something like this. But I did it my own way. And they look freaking bomb. Okay, just making sure here. Alrighty, dighty, everybody. We got it. Nice. Alright, now I can turn my computer back on and I can see everybody's shit. Okay. Come on. Alrighty. What you think? Aw, thanks, Beck. Blob titty nails. Yes, that's what it is. It is. That's what they look like. Blob titty nails. Oh, gosh, you guys. Look, here's our first blobbies. Well, these are our first gemstone rainbow nail set. I'm sorry, but these right here, these should be trending right here. Nobody's done this. Not one person has done this but me. And I love them. And guys, this is my peel off method and they're still on. You know why? Because I figured out that before you put the nails on, you use alcohol, dehydrate your nail, then do it. Girl, they stay on for however long you want. It's already been, what, a week almost? I don't know. Something like that. But then we did this one with the cat eye. We did so many different things that these 3 lives are just based around chrome in 3D, and they still look bomb. You know? We got 19 seconds, everybody. So while that's in there, I'm going to get out these guys. The stupid guys. Oh, come on. Oh, my Lanta. Okay. Oh, hell. You know what? Okay. Good grief. Good grief. Alright. I'm going to let it go just a couple more seconds. And then we'll go from there. So the pinky. So hopefully they didn't shrink, y'all. That's what I'm praying to God. They didn't shrink. Why did I do this when I have nails on? Do you know how hard this is going to be? It's going to be hard. I think this is the worst part ever. All right. Ooh, I'm so excited. All right, hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get this out of the way here. All right. Let me open the computer so I can see you guys. Sign in, bitch. There we are. All right. Ready? Hi, Dee. Hi, Mabel. Hi, Beck. Hi, Dee. Hi, everybody. Tweezers. Don't necessarily work, my lovely, but I will certainly try it. Oh, hell. Are you freaking kidding me right now? Are you kidding me right now? Look at the back. Oh, I hate it. This is the only thing, Alicia. Okay? This is the only thing about these stands that drive me bonkers. Is these never stay on there. So I can reuse them. Anyway. shrunk just a little, y'all. Okay. So I will probably never use these tips again, but that's what it looks like. Okay. Yeah, definitely not going to use these tips ever again. They did shrink a hefty amount on both sides, but if I go like this, you can't tell. You know? We're back! We're back! Alright, we're back, everybody. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? And we're back. YouTube was loading. I'm like, no! Don't do this to me! Oh, shit. I tried to get these on as fast as I could while that was loading. It didn't happen to work very good, so. You can hear me? Yay! I'm gonna need new things. Okay, got it. Got it! Okay, I'm just not gonna be worried about the sticky shit that's under my... Oh my god, look at that! Oh my god, you guys. I love it! They did shrink, so I don't like these tips, so I'll probably just use these tips for not putting on my nails purposes. Because I hate when tips shrink, guys. Absolutely hate when tips shrink. Drive me nuts. Now, the only way it wouldn't shrink is if I put them on like I did these. Then they won't shrink for some reason. But if I do it like this, they do. I don't know why, but they do. Oh my gosh. Are you serious? Are you seriously gonna do that? Oh my god, that would be amazing. And I have no idea. I just saw it. Ha 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 ha. Ha 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 ha. Bet, baby. Ow. Bet, baby. Okay, I'm shoving this on as much as I possibly can here, y'all. Oh my Lanta, look at this. Oh my god, I hope you guys can see the hearts. I hope you can see the hearts. I'm so excited to show you the glow. Alright, let's get this one on. Alrighty, dighty. I'm also doing a giveaway. Who said that? Shoot! He's signing me up for shit. I'm doing a giveaway, I guess. When? Right now? Oh, hell. What have you all got me into? Oh, come on. Everybody's laughing now? Oh, you guys are bad. But I love you. I love all the bad baddies. Bitty baddies. Alright. Oh. Okay, I'm gonna shove my thumb up in this biatch. Oh my god. I think the thumb's my favorite, and I thought I was gonna hate that one. Oh my god, you guys. Oh my gosh. Okay, let me turn this off. I don't know if you can tell, but it looks like an orange pearl. Look at that. It looks white, but like in the camera, it's like an orange pinky pearl color, which is... Oh, there we go. You see it? But like my camera's not even picking it up. Alright, let me turn my flash on so we can see that. How I'm going to turn my flash on, I don't know because my nails are so long here. Alright, hold up, y'all. I have to show you the glow. Oh no. Maybe my finger will, maybe my fake finger can make it work. Nope, sure won't. Okay. Okay. Oh, wow. That's what they look like in the flash. They're like purple, pink, and green. And then the hearts are like floating back behind the thing. And then this is the titty nail right here. Oh wait, nope, this one is. Oh wait, nope. You can actually see the hearts on it, I guess. So I guess you can see the hearts on it. It looked like a titty nail. Here's this one. That is our stone, and you can actually see through it. Hard to see now, but I have a retarded finger, okay, guys? But the thumb is my favorite. Look. Oh, come on. The thumb is my favorite. See how the glitter's like concentrated in the middle like that? And then, I don't know if you can see, but it is hollow under there. Okay, let me put her in the lamp. Let me turn this guy off. Ow! Alright, she's in the lamp, but my computers are on, so I'm gonna set you down. Don't go anywhere. I'm just gonna close my computer. I was hoping it would close it and shut my screen off. There we go. Got it! Oh! So, this is the inside of the big one. Oh my god. It really does look like it's cracked down the middle. And then here's this one. I didn't put it in. I only put it in for like a couple seconds here. So heart-shaped nipples or blob titty nails. Heart-shaped blob titty nails. Oh, look at that. It does. Look at the crack. Crackety crack, crack, crack. Everybody. Sorry, it doesn't like to focus. But it's all there. Focus, you little... bleh. Anyway. We did it, guys. We did it, okay? We did it. I'm still saying blob titty nail collab, and you can make it your nips, however. Alright, there it is again. Focus. Alright, well, it won't focus. So, this is what they look like. Look at that. Look how different we thought this was. We got to do a black one now. We got to do a black one with this. We did the pink and the orange, right? Look. This is what I thought this one was going to look like. So if we did white and used this one, it would be like a yellow color. But if we did black in this one, it would be purple and pink. But yeah, isn't that crazy how this one looks like this one? Oh my goodness, you guys. It looks crazy, even like in between. It looks like there's still white on these, but it's not. It's the shadow mirror off the side of whatever it is. Wow. Wow. Oh, look, they look purple right there. I have a crooked thing, but yeah, dude, this is what it is. Thanks. Got a lot to read. You do. I don't know why. But, yeah. Well, I guess I'll figure out when we're done. But this is what they look like, everybody. Here's the back. This is why I do nail therapy. This is what it looks like. It almost looks like a chariot, like a majestic type of color in the regular lighting. But that's what she looks like with the hearts. Fallen hearts, everybody. So yeah, 3D Chrome Valentine's Day set with one little red booby heart. Just saying. But yeah, stickers is work too. Stickers will work too. Yes, post in my community tab, please. So we've done 3 of these so far. And if you guys want me to do the black set like this, but just black and with that other blue one right here, to see if we can get a purple, let me know, okay? Let me know. If you want anything specific out of all of these products, let me know in the comments down below so I can tell you guys, okay? I will. Yes, girl, yes. Bye. I love you guys. Thanks for hanging with me tonight on this Tuesday. I will catch you on the flip side. This is what they look like. Crazy ass set, but we tried some new shit, so I'm glad. And then here's this one. So go check this one out as well. Check this one out because it's bomb. Rainbow 3D. It's beautimous, right? Check this one out and then check the other one out. I hope you have an amazing rest of the night. Stay warm, stay safe. Make sure you like and subscribe. And comment below because it would help a lot. And you can become a member too. I love you guys. Thanks. Shout out to all my mods. Shout out to everybody being here. I love you guys. And the chat was real. And thanks for hanging with me. Because nail sessions are what gets me through the day, and I hope it gets you through as well. I love you guys. Don't worry. Don't forget that you guys can do anything you put your mind to, just like I can. Just like I can. And I've showed you that. So, love you. Have a great night. Stay warm, stay safe, and I'll see you on the flip side. Bye. I will read the chat, I promise, as soon as it gets done developing itself, okay? Love you. Bye.